DC and James Gunn, please stop destroying my hopes for a better DCU, man. Come on. What's up, boyos? Today I'm switching up things and letting you guys know about the geeky side of me about when it comes to DC and its characters. I love reading the DC comics and all that, but right now I don't have faith for it at all because they just announced that they were canceling the Suicide Squad spin-off Waller, Amanda Waller, and the Themyscira set Paradise Lost, which would have been so much better, but since for some reason they're starting to cancel that and they're going with the route of Jimmy Olsen, the show, and a show about Gorilla Grodd, why would anybody watch that when we have two of the most popular characters right now in Amanda Waller, a psychopathic, deranged individual that would do anything and anything to save mankind from Superman and like the mutants, even if it meant going out of her way to kill and inhumanely destroy a whole bunch of people, especially the convicts and especially her own daughter. That's just messed up. Not only that, my girl, my Wonder Woman, Diana, is not getting the love that she deserves, bro. She is like the main female character that all female characters are based off. She's a iconic individual in the comic book industry and pop culture industry. You cannot tell me that she should not be getting much love for her contribution to the comic book industry. First, we had Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman movie back in 2017 to help DC launch, a better universe when it came to Henry Cavill's Superman and Ben Affleck's Batman, which helped DC get a whole bunch of revenue and get a whole bunch of attention. But guess what? They fumbled it with Wonder Woman 84. That was an abysmal movie. And after that, they never went back to even creating the game that they wanted to create with Wonder Woman. With what? With Monolith Productions. Between 2021 and 2025, we were so hyped. Brother, I was creaming myself. Brother, I was going to sleep with high hopes that we were probably going to get something of a high quality game reminiscing of that of the Arkham series. But nah, they said no, you guys have it too good. Fuck you guys. We're not giving you guys any other thing to make you guys happy. And then they canceled it. Why? Because they do not care. They are allergic to making money. They have a condition which is broke nigga alert. You know who isn't broke? You guys. So if you're liking the content, please give a like, a subscription, and help a brother out. So let's get back to the content. Thank you guys. Okay, they do not care about making that money. You would have had all the gold, the diamonds, the rubies, the emeralds, all the money in the world. So right now I'm gonna be reading a article from Polygon. Okay, so the article from Polygon is 2 more DC shows just got canceled as James Gunn's DCU continues to struggle. I wonder why, brother. I wonder why. So over half of the DCU TV series announced in 2023 have been canceled. Like I said, they canceled Waller. They canceled Paradise Lost. Those were 2 shows that were probably going to make buku money. No matter how much you slice it, it was going to bring in so many people into the DCU, because let's be honest, who doesn't want to watch Amanda Waller become like a psychopathic individual that goes around killing as many people just to save mankind? Brother, she even went to like a ultimate timeline. I think Earth 3 within like the future state storyline in DC, just so she could save that Earth because her Earth was destroyed, and Earth 2 because she tried to save Earth 2. That would have made it such a good storyline. You could have had so many opportunities to work around the characters in Themyscira. Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, both of them were sidekicks to Wonder Woman for a brief period of time. Donna Troy is like the first female character to be part of the first group of Teen Titans during the 60s. You could have had the opportunities to bring in more people to enjoy female characters and to have a better, stronger, younger audience. But nah, they decided not to do it because they're retarded. Why? Why, DC? Why do you forsaken me? So this all started, right, because of Creature Commandos, which came out in 2024, which was supposed to be the genesis of this DCU with James Gunn at the helm, right? Because let's be honest, he did a wonderful job at Marvel, especially with the Avengers, especially with the Marvels of Guardians of the Galaxy. Those were great movies. Regardless if you're not a Marvels fan, it does not matter. They were good movies that had fans jumping and screaming all the way to the box office, all the way to the bank. And right now, DC needs that. 2023, they even announced Paradise Lost, right? Which was, like I said, would have been a whole lot better opportunities to display the female characters, Donna Troy and Wonder Girl. Talking about the drama that focuses on the genesis and political intrigue of an island of mostly women, like no man, just women. I would have liked that. I would have liked to see how it all came to be, but we never got that. So out of the 5 series that were originally told to us in 2023, 3 of them have been canceled, especially Booster Gold. The writer that was supposed to take control of it, David Jenkins, is out. DC is trying to find a new creative team to do it. Why? Because I guess like they just do not care, or they believe that Booster Gold doesn't have that much popularity. But here's the thing, you could just start creating comics and putting him side by side with Ted Kordon, you know, the OG original Blue Beetle, to kind of give him and Ted Kordon a partnership, because they're really well known in the comic book industry as being one of the best partners, best duos, and kind of creative teams within the DC universe. They also have great banter. Like I said, they do not care. They don't care about the fans. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the only reason DC is pretty much afloat right now and making money is because of the Absolute Universe. But even then, that's gonna come to an end, probably in the year or 2 years later on, because they need to do other creative stuff. You know, like Batman Beyond, Booster Gold, Static Shock. The only high hopes I have right now is the one for Clayface that looks like a artistic horror based movie, and I'm all for it. Body dysmorphia, body grotesque, morphing into something grotesque, into something deranged, demonic, but something beautiful. You get to watch a handsome actor turn into a messed up individual that tries to kill anyone or anything, so just so he can go back to how he was. But at the end, he probably never is going to be the same person again, because he has multiple personality disorder from being Clayface and switching up to different individuals. If that movie bombs, the whole DCU is pretty much gonna end. After that, we have Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and we have Batman, part 2. Those keep on getting delayed. And I'm gonna be honest, if we don't get anything besides Superman or Batman movies, we're not gonna make it. But the only good thing I can probably say, besides James Gunn, that DC has is the animated series of Batman Nightfall and the upcoming animated series of Batman the Absolute Universe. If they could just stick to the animated series, I'm telling you right now, brother, they could make so much buku money, so much generational money, that is not even funny. Like Studio Bones, Studio Madhouse. Only get those anime studios and start producing other works like Court of Owls, Deceased. You have Blackest Nights, going with the route of Absolute Superman and Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Green Arrow, Batman versus Aliens, the Flashpoint Paradox. You could do that to a 12-part series covering the animated movie and the spin-offs. That would be so good, bro. Imagine if they did an animated series about the Dark Knights, where Batman becomes, the murder machine, becoming one with symbiotic parts, nano parts, and him killing the whole entire League of Doom. That would have been awesome sauce. Imagine if when Batman saw his parents died, he got the Green Lantern, but he was so angry, so full of rage, so full of murderous intent, that he ended up overpowering the Ring's ability to not kill someone. And he ended up conjuring demons just to kill Joe Chill. Bro, Dawnbreaker would have been so fucking good. Alright, that's my rant for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. If you guys enjoy this little rant, this little video, let me know. I can go into more further details about the storylines that I want DC to animate, or if not, make into like a live action shows. But for right now, thanks. Make sure to subscribe, give me a like, and help a brother out. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Adios, muchachos.